It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. The Browns on their way out now for the first time, and we'll also get a look at the player brought in from Houston to run this offense, and that's Deshaun Watson.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Multiple players combined for their team. Of the game. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Watson. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Back to throw, Watson. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. Oh, heck of a move. Man. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw is Watson. Flushed out right. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Watson. Eluding, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down. Now make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 22-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Watson on first down. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. the ball at the 13-yard line. First carry for Nick Chubb. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. Touchdown! Nick Chubb, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Rodrigo Blankenship now for the PAT. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. Bringing this crew out, it's someone known for his big arm since he entered the league back in 2016, Jacoby Brissett.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
A look at the numbers for Harrison last week's game. 17 carries, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. So that time, Charles, a quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the possession of the football.
And I think this is a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, they certainly got dented with that 1st down run, so now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. And that's going to be caught from 2 first-quarter touchdowns. Deshaun Watson, and the Browns have taken a 13-0 first-quarter lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's Amari Cooper who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Again, it's Harris on second down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Third down, Brissett. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Steeler football here to begin quarter number two. On fourth down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. So here are the Browns to take over. They fell last week to the Jets, but they've got the lead right now as they start this drive. On 1st and 10, Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On first down, it's Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Throwing again on second down. Watson, throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Well, Charles, we take a look here at the draft class for this offense. Overall, what are your thoughts?
Well, you know the fans don't want to hear it, but it always takes 2, 3, 4 years until we know whether a draft class has truly panned out or not. And when you take a quarterback in the first round, everybody wants him on the field right away. But the best thing is if you can play the long game with him, give him a chance to get seasoned before he has to play.
Watson hooking up with Cooper there for the Cleveland first. From the red zone now, Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. The 40. Past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six. Steeler touchdown. Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. Cleveland offense making their way out. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you may... we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Watson looking for Cooper. That's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. The Browns on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. To the air yet again, Watson. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. So what did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play. Whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback, you have a much better opportunity.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Watson. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides through a hole. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Watson going to keep it again. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. 1st down. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Now a 1st down throw. Watson. Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Harris. The 30. 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Watson's throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Watson now to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Harris going to get it again on second down. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding. Offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
This is 3rd and goal. Brissett got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Anthony Schwartz as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On first down, Watson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
But 2 good plays on this one, Brandon. The first one at the quarterback because the pressure affected his throw. And I think it forced him to throw away from his designated target. And how about the second bit of pressure downfield? Receiver going up for the pass, helping force that incompletion.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. Here's Watson. Escaping the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Tariq Woolen brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Watson, and he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. And he was able to run free after the catch.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Watson. And this one is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Watson's throw taken in by Cooper here. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. To throw is Watson. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now it's Watson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And we are tied at 21. A 10-play drive that time. And the final act belonged to Deshaun Watson in his touchdown run. Nwangu now from his end zone. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Brissett now. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Brissett. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. The Steelers send out their punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. And the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 46 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there. Couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Watson looks to throw again. It's caught. Cooper. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
It's hard to believe with all this production that Amari Cooper keeps changing teams, but no matter where he goes, he just continues to produce. 3 years in Oakland, traded. 3 years in Dallas, traded again, this time to the Cleveland Browns. And now with the Browns here, he produces a 1st down, coming off a career-best 8 touchdowns in 2021.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 2nd and 5 from the 8. They go up the middle with Chubb and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but...
Touchdown, Browns! David Bell with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Browns have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Steelers ready to take over on offense. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after a decent 1st half offensively. But they need their best drive of the game right here. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Brissett. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
4th down, Brissett. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by John Johnson. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A up the middle. It's Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Watson now going to run the option right. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. That one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores.
To the 43, 2nd down.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 3. Got a man, it's Schwartz, complete. And he will have a Steelers 1st down. They needed 3, he doubled that, he got 6. Brissett. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. And I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now Chubb running right. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Watson on 3rd down.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy, and they needed a big play there on 3rd down when his runner worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And Chubb will try the middle here. And a solid run down inside the 30.
62 yards rushing for him now to this point.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They run it again with Chubb. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. Touchdown! David Njoku, 31 yards. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
So now the Steelers down by 2 touchdowns. 1:04 on the clock. And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here's Brissett. He's got Pickens, complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
Now Brissett.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Brissett.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Now Brissett on 4th down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this Browns defense stands tall. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. And they will take a knee here.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission.
Don't matter. Far as that teller tatter, I pray to God they rattle tattle. Hey, what's a rapper?